Get the upper hand on your competition with SCUF controllers. Use code OGXRAYZ to get 5% off your entire order. Yo guys, what's up? It's XRAYZ. Welcome back to another Black Ops 4 video, coming at you guys with a new top 5. Now, last week we did the top 5 best reactive camos in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. In case you guys missed that video, I'll have it linked in the description below. I did my top 5 favorite camos, and in this episode we're going to be doing the top 5 worst reactive camos. Now, I do want to pre-emphasize this by saying that this does not mean that these camos suck. I'm just saying that these are not the easiest to get, or maybe even just like the best looking ones. So again, some of these on this list I enjoy rocking, but some of them are just camos that are very difficult that you have to get lucky to get, or two, they're just not that great to look at to me. So again, this does not mean that they're just horrible camos. It just means that they're like not the best of all of them. Okay, so they're in the lower tier. Again, does not mean they're bad, just not my personal favorite. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into this. If you guys do go on to enjoy the video, drop a like and a favorite, guys. It helps the video out, it shares it around. And if you are new to the channel, if you want to see even more videos like these in the future, then make sure you guys are subscribed and have notifications on so you don't miss a single upload here on the channel. We're doing top 5s every single Sunday, hopefully for a while. So if you have any suggestions for next week's, I think I saw someone saying top 5 mastercrafts, so I might do that one. So let me know if you guys would want to see it. But for now, let's go ahead and jump into the next one, and again, drop some feedback down below for what you guys would want to see, and maybe even your top 5 worst reactive camos. What do you guys think is the worst of the worst reactive camo? But let's jump into it. So coming in at number 5 is the DDay camo that you originally get with the MOG. Now again, you can use all reactive camos on all weapons that you have unlocked gold on, but this camo is I gotta say, it actually looks nice. And the only reason I put it at number 5 is because it doesn't have as many crazy multicolored stages. And there's another reason too, and that one being that it doesn't look that great on a lot of camos. It looks really cool on certain camos, like the ICR looks pretty nice, even Damon 3XB looks pretty nice, but other weapons, it just kind of looks weird and foggy and just kind of white. It's weird. I don't know how I feel about it on certain weapons. Some weapons it looks absolutely amazing on, and you can really see the different shifting of the kind of grayish kind of background color. But some other ones, it just kind of gets blurry and bugged out and stuff. So that's the only reason I put it on this list, is because of that. Now, if you have certain weapons that you really like this camo on, then chances are you really enjoy this camo. But again, the fact that it doesn't have that much versatility, it doesn't really have that many different colors. But apart from that, the challenges to get to the different stages are pretty easy on this guy. And quite honestly, I feel like it's one of the simplest but nice looking ones. But again, it was not versatile enough for me, and that's the only reason that I put it in at number 5. And I mean, there's really only a handful of just absolutely horrible reactive camos. So even if it's at 5, it's still a pretty cool camo. Alright, so coming in at number 4 is another camo that is just super, you gotta be super lucky. And I gotta admit, this is one of my favorite looking camos, but the fact that it takes, you know, being lucky to actually get the different stages of it is just the only reason why I came in at number 4. And this is the access denied camo that is originally for the Strife pistol. So essentially this one is the anime girl camo that everyone was talking about in my comments section. They're always asking about that one whenever I scroll through my reactive camos. And this is the reactive camo you got with the Strife, which was a pre-order bonus, or you could have gotten it in one of the Blackjack special orders I think they were doing. So this one is basically an anime girl, and to unlock the different stages for it, you have to basically get shutdown medals, which is essentially killing people who are using their specialist weapon. So if you see anyone using the Annihilator or using the specialist weapon for battery, which I'm forgetting totally the name on it, but anytime you see anyone using their specialist weapon or about to place down, for instance, their barricade for, you know, torque, and you kill them before they can place it down, or you kill them while they're using it, that counts as a shutdown medal. And it's incredibly, like, you gotta be lucky, you gotta see someone who's using it and go after them for it to change to the different phases. And that is the only reason, honestly, that I put it on my top 5 worst is because of that, is because you gotta be super lucky to get it. I mean, is it cool when you do get it? Yes, it changes color and everything, but it just means that you gotta be super lucky to get. And it's tough, man. It is tough to try to get this one in multicolors. It looks cool and everything, but again, the fact that it takes luck to try to get the other stages kind of is why I put it in this top 5 list. But anyways, that was number 4. Coming in at number 3 is the Dogfight camo for the Spitfire. Now, this one is kind of I'm split on, because I really like the first stage that you have for this one. The second stage is not that great. The stages after that are pretty cool. There's like a purplish looking one, and then after that it turns kind of weird again. I don't know. I don't really sure how I feel about this camo. I feel like there's 2 awesome stages and 2 of them that are kind of, you know, sweep it under the rug kind of. And the only reason I put it at number 3 is 1, because of that I said, and 2 is the fact that you actually have to get consecutive kills without dying to unlock the different stages. Now, it's not going to be that hard to get the 3 kills or to get the 5 kills in a row, but if you want to see the other 2 stages, it's going to take you a little bit of skill, or you're going to be camping. So I really think that that's the only reason I put it on here, was that there's not a lot of people who are going to be able to get those 8 kills in a row or 15 kills in a row. And so it makes it so this camo is really only accessible to people who are very good at the game or who are going to be camping a lot. And so I don't really like promoting camping, and the fact that it's not really actively available for everyone to use kind of limits its ability. And it's just kind of the same reason that I've been putting it on the other list, the DDay one. It just does not look great on other camos, on other weapons. The access denied one, just got to be super lucky to get. And the Dogfight camo, you actually got to be pretty decent at the game or a pretty hardcore camper. So that's the only reason I put it at number 3. Does it look bad? Nope. It still is an amazing looking camo. It's just that one reason that I feel like it's not really one of the best camos in the game. All right, so coming in at number 2 is going to be the Rampage camo for the Maddox. Now this one is really weird, because the final stage of this one is kind of bluish and it looks sick and amazing, but the other stages are literally more dog heads, and this is the reactive camo that you got with the Maddox. So with the Maddox you had a special variant of it, and with that one you got a special mastercraft, and you also got this reactive camo. And essentially, you've got to get rapid fire kills. So this one is not as hard to get. I mean, sure, you still got to get a little bit lucky. You got to find multiple people in a place and kill them all. So it probably is easier to get this done in like hardcore or something like that. But other than that, it's just like it does not look that great for the first few stages, and then it kind of looks awesome for the final one. So that's the only reason I put it on there. It's just that it's literally a non-moving, non-animated camo. And only changes camo like right towards the end, and just that's part of the reason why I also put it on here, is the fact that if you're using it, you got to get lucky to actually find a group of people and get rapid fire kills. And then not only that, but it's just not animated while you're trying to get it all the way to its final version. So I don't know, that's the only reason I put it on there. I'm really not blown away from it. Like literally, I never use this reactive camo, and it's probably because of that too. So that's number 2. And coming in at number 1, and I think we can all agree that this is definitely the worst reactive camo in Black Ops 4, and it's got to be the Skullcracker for the ICR. Now, this is the reactive camo you got in the Season 1 Battle Pass, if you want to call it that, but once you got to Tier 200, you got this really sick-looking Blinding Glory Mastercraft that you could put on your ICR, and it looks awesome, dude. Like, it looks amazing. That's a really cool Mastercraft, but it just... the actual reactive camo that came with it is not that great. It's literally skulls, and then after headshots, more of the skulls start to glow. So, I mean, if you're going for, like, you know, headshots with the ICR, this might be a pretty cool thing to use, because you'll know when you get to 9 headshots or etc. in a single game. But with other camos or with other weapons, it's kind of lackluster. It glows blue for a little bit and then glows red to signify how many headshots you got. So I don't know, man. I feel like it's just one of those that is not really mind-blowing or spectacular. I'm not a huge fan of it, so that's the only reason that I thought that it was the worst one in the game, is that it doesn't really pop. You got to get headshots to get it, which is not that difficult, honestly, but still, like, you got to focus on headshots while you're doing it, and the reward does not match, you know, the tasks that you need to do. Like, it just does not look that good, even if you got all 9 headshots. But yeah, guys, so that is my list of the top 5 worst reactive camos in the game. Do you guys feel that some of them on here shouldn't be on here? Which one do you guys think are the worst reactive camos? Give me your own personal top 5 down in the comment section below. But for me, these were camos that not necessarily looked horrible. Like, I mean, Skullcracker looks horrible. Let me just say right off the bat. Probably the only one that I think that looks absolutely dumb and probably justified at number 1. But all of the other camos look decent when you get to the other stages. It's just how you get to that point, or how hard or accessible, or how it even looks on other weapons that I put it on this list. So if it doesn't look that great, it's on this list. If, you know, it takes a bit of luck, it's on this list. If it really, it's like You gotta be super freaking good at this game or super cappy. It's why it's on this list. That's the only reason it was on here. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you guys do drop a like and a favorite on the video, guys. It's super appreciated and incredibly helpful. And if you are new to the channel, if you want to see even more videos like these, I'm gonna have a ton more Call of Duty Black Ops 4 news info, rumors, leaks, and top 5s coming. So make sure you guys are subscribed and have notifications on so you don't miss a single upload here on the channel. And if you guys do want to support the channel directly, you guys can do so by checking out my channel memberships. You get access to early content, exclusive videos, and special badges that show up in all of my live streams and in the comment sections of all my videos. So check that out only if you're willing and able to. And then if you want to talk about anything, or if you have suggestions, feedback, or just want to see what I'm up to, then go ahead and give me a follow on Twitter at OGXRAYZ. I'll have a link down in the description below, along with links to my gaming and second channel. You guys have an awesome day. Take care. I'm out. Peace.